whatever resonates with people in any kind of art ways, it's always good to pursue this. If you feel the calling from any type of art, just follow it, and I believe that you will find maybe not full happiness in that, but at least a lot of positive vibes from that. So my name is Barbora Tokos. I come from Slovakia, but I've been living here in Barcelona city for the last 6 months. I moved here in Spain actually before COVID, but specifically to Barcelona 6 months ago. So I'm right now like adjusting to the atmosphere and the vibe. So I'm really enjoying it here. And as well as creating my art here feels a little bit different than back home because of the different vibes and different artistic journey which I've had here. So yeah, that's about me. So mainly I'm doing abstract art, abstract paintings. I specifically work currently with acrylic paints on a different kind of canvases. I'm basically trying out new materials. I'm trying to try new techniques, try new different colors, etc. Where people can find me, I don't have my own website yet, but it's in the making, so stay tuned. But I have my own account on Instagram, which is called barboratokos.art. So I've been interested in art since I can remember. I'm a huge art lover, like I always find myself in galleries watching different kind of paintings. I can be there for hours, if I could, even days. So I've been always interested in art. So I started doing art myself maybe 4 years ago, and I started exploring screen printing methods, which I was inspired by obviously Andy Warhol and his methods and his art. So I've been doing lots of kind of different stuff with screen printing, but then through that I moved to photography, and recently, or most recently, into the abstract painting. I started specifically putting myself into abstract painting maybe 1.5 years ago, so I'm quite still emerging in this sphere. But I think that this is my calling, and this is basically where I found myself artistically. So I believe that everything best and all the best days are still ahead of me, and I'm really looking forward to that. Sure. So this artwork is called Introverted, Extrovert. I put a name on it because this painting is one of my few paintings which are very personal. Because my artistic process involves first the preparation of the art, which basically means that I'm only putting together colors which I feel at that moment belong together, and what kind of shapes and movement on the canvas I can do with the colors. So in this specific one, I was first focusing on the background colors, where I wanted to put very smooth background and smooth vibes. And then obviously on the top of it, on a different kind of layer, I put the same colors, however, even in different tone, because they are more like screaming, so I would say. And basically it starts on the top, as there are two specific parts of the personality of me in this specific painting, but I believe that this painting can speak to other people as well. So there is this very soft part of the personality which kind of resonates with the other part, which is the shining part. And once you are going down to the painting, you can kind of observe that these two parts are merging towards together. So basically it creates all the whole personality. The mediums I used for these paintings is acrylic paint with fluids mediums, and it's painted on linen canvas. Well, so art for me means a lot of different things. First of all, it means freedom, especially the abstract art form. I found a lot of freedom in that. And what fascinates me the most in abstract art is that whatever you create, it can never be replicated. So there is always whatever painting you do or whatever abstract art you do, it's only one of a kind. Um, and the same painting can resonate different ways or can make expression of different ways in different people when you are looking at the art or the painting. So for me, it means that it can be very much perceived in different ways. Okay. Well, my biggest achievement in my artistic journey, I would say, is maybe even this day, because I'm really excited being in the 30 finalists. As I mentioned before, I started painting only 1.5 years ago. So in this short time to come here, to me, is a huge success. So I'm really proud of it. Another one is maybe my artworks were also exhibited in New York Digital Art Gallery, which is also a big step in my career. So I'm really proud of that as well. And for the failures, well, I wouldn't be here without my failures, right? So every time I'm maybe trying new ways of art or push myself further, obviously it comes with a lot of mistakes and failures. But what I always do is I'm looking at my failures as step forward still, because I'm still learning from the failures. So that's basically, I think, very much needed for me, and I would say even for all artists when they are on their journey to grow. Wow. I can dream big here, right? So no, I definitely would love to see myself be professional artist, obviously. Right now, art is not my livelihood. So I'm just doing art for my own pleasure for the moment, but definitely my biggest goal in life to make a living from it and do it every day, basically. So in 10 years, if I can achieve this and be solely artist, do every day what I love, that's the biggest goal which I have currently. So I know about it. I haven't yet had the chance to observe how this world of NFTs work. I've obviously had the chance to see some of the NFTs work, and I think it's part of the future. However, I still feel that the physical art has a big and important presence in our lives. So if NFT is future, I just hope it will be just part of the future and it will not replace the physical art as well. I think people will remember me as very kind, positive, and helpful person. I always try to be there for people. It's very important to me to have this close circle of family and friends where we can rely on each other. I believe that I'm really relatable for other people as well, because I consider myself very empathetic. So maybe that resonates with a lot of people as well. So I hope that they would just remember me as a good person. Hopefully also they would remember me as an artist as well. So yeah, I believe that. This is a very difficult question. Well, I believe that the world in the last few years have gone through a lot of um, distraught and very negative parts of many people's lives. So I just hope that in all of this mess and unfortunate, we could still find hope. And what would be my advice, at least to those who are not directly impacted, obviously, of this negative event, is to still have the hope, but still try to find the positive in our own lives and try to hold on to that, because that's something which nobody can take away from us. Definitely, yes. So from my own experience, like I found a lot of positive vibes and happiness and positive emotions in art. Whatever resonates with people in any kind of art ways, it's always good to pursue this. If you feel the calling from any type of art, just follow it, and I believe that you will find maybe not full happiness in that, but at least a lot of positive vibes from there. Well, when you say it like this, it sounds bombastic. So obviously, I was really excited. I was very happy. I had to read the email or the announcement several times just to see that if it's really my name, you know, because as I said before, I really think that this is really big step in my career, and I think it's also very um, important step for me personally. And I just feel like when I got here, I did very great thing in my life to follow my calling towards the art. So it means a lot to me. I think this is very important to have in the jury because obviously each person have different beliefs, different opinions about different perceptions of anybody's life, right? Um, so if the jury is judging without any type of prejudice or any type of different opinions than the artwork itself, I think that's very important, and it's really clear, and it shows that the art is chosen just because the art was chosen to be there. So